Photographers aren't the brightest lunch pail in the thrift shop, if you know what I mean. Most of them born underwater, and unfortunately they were held under a little too long to form proper brain cells that allow math to take place. So today we relax, talk a little photography stuff, and take a break.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
Something just feels right about this. Back to the roots. Nothing but window light, vlogging in my living room. We're back. We're back to the pinup. Oh, I was gonna say pinnable. That's not. So I've been making a lot of videos lately about 16:9 sensors and how I wished they would exist. It feels like it's my only thought lately. I just want to say that, like, companies, make a low megapixel 16:9 video centric sensor and I'll be happy. I won't be. I'll be miserable inside and bleed internally. But I deserve to see what it would be like. Nobody's gonna do it though, are they? So I've been making a bunch of videos about sensor sizes and the crops and how this is a full frame sensor, but to get video in it, we crop out most of that full frame. So is it really full frame anymore? It's not. It's a lie. And so photographers, you're so dumb. Oh, I hate you all so much. I blame DP Review for this because on their site, whenever they post an image gallery of a certain camera or lens, you're allowed to do 100% crop. Boom, look at this. And it crops in like, it looks like 500%, but whatever. There's no such thing as 100% crop. 100% is the whole thing. That's what 100% means. It's everything of it. When I click that button, bad things happen to my life. And it crops in so much, and I'm like, y'all don't understand that that's not real. A 10% crop would be 110% if you want to mathematically devise a way to teach, like I'm doing right now. Is that mathematically accurate? I doubt it. But in my DaVinci program, whenever I zoom, it's already at 1, which I equate to 100%. And then when you crop in, it's like, okay, 10% is 1.1. There we have that. So that's where I'm getting when I say GoPro crops in 3.09 times. I just say 309% crop. Does the math pan out in your village? It's not somewhere I'd like to sleep. I hope a cougar raids your cabin. He will. I wonder what the crop is on this right now. I should take a picture. I will do that. Here's a picture of something, and then here's the video. You see the crop? We lost information, didn't we? Oh, it's just the width. I had some lowly underwater birth photographer come at me and say, you know, with your stupid 16:9 sensor, the circle of the lens is designed, it would cover more of a square sensor. It's better. You get more abilities. And I was like, we crop it away anyway. What are the abilities that we get? More light for the top that gets cropped out? More light up here. Right here I'm showing you with my hand. All this would be better detailed. All that stuff up here. If you hear the snap, is it real? Not unless somebody witnessed it. Are there holes in my theory? Probably. The 16:9, are there like negative side effects? Probably a lot of vignettes in our future. I don't know. It just sounds right. And most of the best video cameras have that. It's like a 16:9 sensor. It's like, wow. I can't wait for the video industry to start innovating again. They're sleeping right now, and we're just cropping our dicks off. Speaking of crops, we may have just incurred a slight 75% crop. Wait, if you actually multiplied the number by 0.7, see, that's where I messed up. My percentage theory doesn't translate to the number. It would be 175% crop in my language, and it would work, and it's not even noticeable. Did you know that when I started this channel, my ideal in mind for the perfect camera was to do this? I wanted IBIS so I could just hold it handheld. I didn't want to use a tripod. It's fun to just start and go. I've got no stabe here whatsoever, but it's kind of working, isn't it? They're not devil horns if you believe in women. Save us, feminine aspect of mankind. This is actually better than Sony Ibis. Just digital stabe. It's bullshit. Let's switch. I hate you, Sony colors. You disgust me. I had to disassemble my wildlife setup. The reason I haven't been posting much wildlife stuff is I've been going out. I went out twice now and I got nothing. I saw nothing here. I used to go out and every time I'd see something new, it's like, wow, look, an owl? Oh my God, just in my local ravine here? That's intense. A deer saw me once. I didn't even see the deer. It was just in my vlog. I was like, really? I was right by a deer? Cooper's hawks, like all kinds of stuff. Raccoons even. Those are fun. I haven't seen anything. Like nothing is here. So I just, what's the point? And now that I only have the Sony, what do you talk about out there? Oh, look at these ducks with the same lens I used last week. I'm not one of these guys that's gonna drive to a remote location and then like, oh, look at this a moose. I studied the mating habits of moose and they do actually mate. I actually unsubscribed from a lot of the wildlife channels I was following because they're all doing shorts now. What are you doing? Why are you torturing me with little vertical slits of disappointment? That's all they upload now. It's like, I saw a guy, he hadn't released a video in like 3 months. I was like, why not? And then I looked in shorts every day. Boom, boom, bam. What are you doing? It's a short. No one cares about shorts. If I want to watch YouTube, it's going to be for at least 3 hours. I want to be entertained while I eat. So I can't digest my food properly because I'm stressed out because your bullshit content, unlike this show. Sony Ibis. I do plan on going to some places on the scooter. Like in the winter, you ride a scooter to a long place. In ice cold tundra Canada, that battery's dead. You're not getting home. So in the summer, we go somewhere, lock the scooter up, go for a long walk. Boom! Look at that. Kingfishers flying by a fox. The contrasting blue to the orange. Can you believe it? I gotta be honest with you, even holding this in this living room is hard. It's heavy, especially now that I'm vegan, fruitarian at that. It's not easy. Full frame sucks. Oh, I hate it so much. Oh boy. So I think we learned that wildlife is fun, but animals run when the winter comes. I've seen them run. Crops are better described by me, the mathematician, and not you, brain-damaged photographers. Underwater. Never having sex. I auto-exposed. No, I didn't. I'm gonna leave. Subscribe, what I said.